This ring I give you
This ring I give you
as a sign of our constant faith
as a sign of our constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
You come to weddings, and they're about people making promises that they hope to keep in their marriage. And in truth, our marriage was an affirmation of a lifetime of promises that we've made and we've lived. We have fulfilled our commitments. This is when we got the house. I'm Jean McFadden, and I had the great pleasure, after 45 years of a very long courtship, of marrying Susan Falk.
This ring I give you
As a sign of our constant faith
as a sign of our constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
I was at the University of Texas in Austin, Texas. I started there in 1960, and Jean came in 1962.
Susie forgets that we were friends at the University of Texas, but that's what I remember, was when I think back on Texas, that she was one of my favorite people.
I graduated in 64 and came up to New York, and Jean stayed and got her master's. 8 years later,
When I came to New York City, one of the first people I thought about was Susan, and I rang you, and eventually she came to have dinner with me.
and that was it. And then that was the next 40 years.
Well, I think the truth of the matter is, from the moment we got together that evening,
Yeah.
we had so much in common. Well, I always think of my official proposal to Susie as happening in London in 1969. Susie came over and joined me, and that's when I just knew, this was it. And I said, I really want us to spend our lives together. I don't want this to end. And she got all frustrated.
I said, I'll get
crying.
back to you. No, I didn't. I wasn't sure. I thought, that's a big commitment. And then I realized, she was the one and is the one and will always be the one.
We bought the rings a year ago, Susan,
Yeah, well, that's true.
in Santa Fe. We said, we're going to get past this trach.
Right.
And when we do, we're going to get married. So we looked at each other and said, why are we waiting for New York? We should do it in Connecticut. Can you believe that was 69 when I proposed, and really 70 when it became formal accepting, and we knew we were together. Yes, it's 40 years, but it took that long for us to have the right to legally get married, same-sex marriage.
You may now kiss the spouse.